As promised, Part 2 of our 2021 updates video brings you the latest developments and new machinery at Rife Agricultural Contractors. If you like the video, please remember to like it and take a look at our other short films documenting Rife's development on our YouTube channel. Swathing has become an increasingly important business area for the agricultural contractors over the past few years. To improve the quality of their forage, many customers strive to get their harvest into the silo within 24 hours of mowing. The 6-class liner large format swathers with working widths of up to 15 meters help farmers to keep within those short time frames and to get enough forage into the swathe for the harvesting machinery following behind, even if there's not been much growth. Those who have followed our film productions on Rife Agricultural Contractors over the past few years will know that Pertinger has become a key partner for their forage wagons. They bought their first jumbo in 2010, and their fleet of forage wagons has continued to grow ever since. The 7520DB model is the second largest in the Jumbo series. The highlights of this new generation of forage wagons, which were only recently introduced, include a sunken scraper floor and a movable front panel, in addition to enormous load capacities. The front panel provides additional loading space depending on its position and uses sensors to help with loading and unloading. All Rife's Pertinger forage wagons are also fitted with silage additive systems. In Part 1, we took a look at how the agricultural contractors schedule their work. The team members in this department know the customers, access routes, and specific challenges for each job. This means the big 3-axle Pertinger Jumbo is only sent to harvesting jobs where it can fully play to its strengths. Gerhard has worked full-time for Rife for 12 years, making him one of the longest-standing members of staff. Working with the forage wagons and forage trailers is one of his main jobs. Today, the first cut of grass fodder is being harvested for a dairy farm just 15 minutes from Rife Agricultural Contractors' premises. In Part 1 of our update video, we already saw a few of the improvements that had been made at the agricultural contractors' premises. Here we take another quick tour of the 4-hectare site in the north of Luxembourg. Another section has been added onto the high bay storage unit for loader and telehandler attachments. Experience has shown that the amount of time it takes to retrieve and fit attachments has dramatically decreased through having a central storage location. This JCB is new, which takes the number of telehandlers in the fleet up to 4. The 54270 model was specially configured for agricultural use and has a lifting height of 7 meters. This 2.5-ton electric forklift by Linde is also new and was bought for working emissions-free inside the workshop. Its 6.6-meter mast makes the storage locations within the buildings significantly easier to reach. It's becoming more and more important to be tidy and organized on the agricultural contractors' premises, because even 40,000 square meters of space is gradually filling up. Over 50 tractors, 20 self-propelled machines, and dozens of trailers and attachments make up Rife Agricultural Contractors' fleet. Each season, the team has to fit and remove hundreds of tyres for maintenance and repairs. In our extended film, entitled Rife Agricultural Contractors Part 2, we showed you the Unimog with a crane body used for breakdowns off-site. To make changing tyres in the on-site workshop easier, the Rife team decided to purchase a TrackJet device. This workshop tool, by the Irish manufacturer of the same name, enables the tractor to be driven without its rear tyres. It means, for example, that before being repaired or sold, the tractor can be driven into the washing shed with its rear tyres removed, then driven back to its designated space in the workshop. Improving and simplifying day-to-day workshop tasks and making them safer is a key driver for new investments in this area. The workshop team also takes on external jobs and is now made up of 20 employees. Among them are 9 agricultural mechanics, including the foreman and 3 storekeepers, 1 tyre fitter, 1 machinist, 1 painting and bodywork technician, and 2 metal workers. This year, they also have 3 mechanical engineering apprentices, focusing on agriculture and construction. The business's agricultural contracting apprentices also learn their craft to a certain extent in the workshop. Before we return to the forage harvesting, let's take a look at what is the backbone of the forage wagon fleet. This blade sharpening station has had another automatic blade sharpening system added on. Because after every job, no matter how many loads have been carted, the knives have to be sharpened. Each of the forage wagons and the balers have 3 sets of knives that are lined up in this shelving system. A completely uniform sharpening profile of the knives is created under completely uniform conditions in the automatic sharpening stations, requiring minimal effort from the team. This benefits the forage wagon's operational safety and working results, which of course ultimately benefits the customer. Just before we started filming, the firm took delivery of its 100th Fendt tractor since 2015. The tractors are used in the contracting business and hired out to farmers, then sold on as nearly new used tractors as and when they need to. The new Fendt 1 operating concept is now a firm component within the fleet. You will recognise this 313 Vario from our 2020 update video. The tractor now has a good few hours behind it from working on potato crops and forage harvesting. It now has to prove its worth with this customer by pulling a round baler on hilly terrain. If you follow Rife Agricultural Contractors on Facebook or Instagram, you will have already seen their new swathe mower from Tort. This 516 Vario is optimally balanced by its rear-mounted hydraulic unit and is working at a track width of 2.5 meters to avoid driving over the forage. The 4.3 meter wide header will primarily be focused on grass seed harvesting, which accounts for several hundred hectares a year for Rife. This region is approximately 500 meters above sea level and has good cultivation conditions, with extremely satisfactory yields of up to 2,300 kilos per hectare. Harvesting these fields is a specialized job that has to be carried out carefully and punctually. At times, 4 combines are working in parallel to pick up and thresh out the swathes using either a special pickup system or regular headers. In the agricultural contractor's old farmyard, senior partner Josie Rife introduces us to another new acquisition. The aim here is to put the huge quantities of spruce attacked by bark beetles to good use. The 2 attachments, which are also available for hire, remove the bark from the rough wood first of all then sharpen off the ends. The posts can then be used in fencing. For this job, 2 Fendt tool carriers and a Favorit 512 are in use. All the tractors are from Josie Rife's own collection. With over 200 tractors, it is one of the largest of its kind worldwide. We give you an exclusive insight into the collection as part of our multi-part film project entitled J. Rife Fendt Classics, which is available on DVD and 4K video stream. And finally, let's take a look at the smallest of the agricultural contractor's latest acquisitions. A model of the Favorit 824 is now available to buy as a limited edition on the website, along with the Favorit 926 Vario. Both models are in scale 1:32 and modelled in detail after their counterparts in the business. The tractor models, merchandise, clothing and feature-length DVDs are available on Rife's website at www.j-rife.lu. We'll continue to follow the developments at Rife Agricultural Contractors in Luxembourg with great interest. To make sure you don't miss out on any future updates, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.